What's up, folks? This is Josh back here from Inside Wrestling Truth. It's that time of the week again to do another Royal Rumble review. If you remember, I said last week that I'll be doing one every week up until the Royal Rumble 2015. Tonight, we're doing Royal Rumble 1989, January 15th, 1989, Houston, Texas, in the Summit. This is during the golden year of wrestling. This event was a lot better than '88. So let me get my pen and pad here and let's just run down through the review of Royal Rumble 1989. Gorilla Monsoon and Jesse Ventura open up as they're commentating. Trying to build you up for the Royal Rumble. Get you excited. We go straight to action. We have a 6-man tag match. It's 2 out of 3 falls. International rules. We have Dino Bravo and the Fabulous Rougeau Brothers versus the Hart Foundation and Hacksaw Jim Duggan. This was a This was a very, very good match. I gave it 3.5 stars out of 5. With Duggan and Dino Bravo locked in the ring, the Hart Foundation and the Fabulous Rougeaus, man, they made up for it in the ring. 2 great tag teams. We all know what the Hart Foundation did as a tag team, but I think a lot of people really don't look at the Fabulous Rougeaus that much and give them credit where credit is due. But these 2 guys, they could really work. And I thought they matched up well with the Hart Foundation. I just thought this was a really good match. Like I said, I gave it 3.5 stars out of 5. Like the Rougeaus and the Hart Foundation, they had beef, and Dino Bravo and Duggan had beef, so they threw them all together for a 6-man tag match. Like I said, 2 out of 3 falls, international rules, a very good match. Like I said, 3.5 stars out of 5. Then from there, we go to the back where they're picking the participants in the Royal Rumble. If you remember, in '88, it was 20. In '89, and for the rest of history, it would be 30, except for 2011 when it was 40. The guys in the back would pick numbers out of like the thing they do bingo with. I don't know the name of it offhand. But $1 Million Man was there picking his number, and he actually pulls Slick to the side and sells his number to Slick. He tried to buy his way to win the Royal Rumble this whole night, which was pretty cool. It was something different, you know what I'm saying? Then we have numerous superstars draw their numbers. We have the Bushwhackers, the Honky Tonk Man, Bad News Brown, Demolition. And I really liked what they did with Demolition in the Royal Rumble match. We'll get to that here shortly. Jake Roberts and the Rockers all draw. Then we go to the ring. Now, the year before we've seen Dino Bravo lifting weights. In this one, we would have the pose down. If you're my age or older, you definitely remember this. This is the pose down between Rick Rude and the Ultimate Warrior. Rest in peace to both of those guys. But this match was this was a feud that was building up for WrestleMania 5. They did a lot of that at Royal Rumble '89. They really did a really good job on building feuds for WrestleMania 5 at this event. If you remember, during this time, this is before the winner of the Royal Rumble would face the world champion at WrestleMania. So it was cool how they would build up feuds, and they would really do a good job on them. The pose down, the Warrior would win, and then like the flex stick that they had, to do their muscles. If you remember, Rick Rude gets it and beats the Shadow Warrior with it and leaves the ring. And that would that would build up their Intercontinental title match at WrestleMania 5, like I had just said. Then we go to the back. We have Akeem and Bossman and Slick do a promo. They're talking. You know, Hakeem can't stop moving. Bossman can't stop moving. You know, they're gimmicked up. But Mean Gene or Rashawn Mooney, one of them asked, you know, Slick what he was doing with DiBiase. And Slick denied, you know, why you asking me? Stay out of my business. Then we would go from there. We would go to another promo. Tons of promos on the night. I missed those old days when they did them promos like that. You know, because it gave you time and away from the ring, and would give time. It would give the wrestlers time to get ready for their match, and it was entertaining as hell, man. If you go back and watch some of those promos. Then Mean Gene, it was Sean Mooney interviewing Akeem and Bossman and them. Because then we would go to Mean Gene Okerlund, and he would be talking to Rick Rude and Bobby Heenan about what they did for the Warrior, and the whole time Bobby Heenan's looking behind the shoulder for the Warrior, and he kind of cuts Mean Gene off, and they go into his dressing room and slam the door. Then we go to more promos. We have Mr. Fuji's promo about the Powers of Pain eliminating Demolition. These two teams would not even get in the ring and work with each other on the night because by the time the Powers of Pain got in the Rumble, Demolition had already been eliminated. We have Jimmy Hart promo. We have a Miss Elizabeth promo. Then we go back to the ring for more action. This match, Bobby Heenan managed both these guys. And this match was for the who was the real king of the WWF at the time. Was it King Haku or was it King Harley Race? This would be Harley Race's last match in the WWF. King Haku would get the win. Pretty solid wrestling match. I gave it 3 stars out of 5. It could have been better, but Harley Race was really at the end of his career then. But you know, Haku... If you know me, you know I'm a huge Haku fan. Always have been. Good match. I gave it 3 stars out of 5. Then we go back to promos again. We go to Brutus Beefcake promo, Valentine promo, Powers of Pain, Big John Studd, Mr. Perfect, and Macho Man Savage has a promo, and he's talking about, you know, with the Mega Powers Cross, because if you remember, this is the pay-per-view that really gets things going for WrestleMania 5 between Savage and Hogan. Macho Man, you know, just says let the best man win, pretty much. Then we go to the Royal Rumble match. If you watched my first one in '88, I kind of was down on the Royal Rumble match because it was only 20 participants and it was all mid-carders. But 1989, however, would be much, much different. They would have guys from the mid-card, from the top to the bottom, all over. This match was I thought it was really put together, and I thought that it was really cool to see, you know, Big John Studd win. But let's get into the participants in the Royal Rumble. This is the order of how they entered. We started off the Royal Rumble with Axe and Smash of Demolition, which was really cool. And then Andre went in there, and they would turn and beat the fuck out of Andre. We had Mr. Perfect, Ronnie Garvin, Greg Valentine, Jake Roberts, Outlaw Ron Bass, Shawn Michaels, Butch of the Bushwhackers. You know, Jake Roberts would get eliminated, and he would come back down to the ring with his snake and scare the living hell out of Andre, and Andre would eliminate himself. And this was another spot in the show that led up for another feud at WrestleMania 5 between Jake the Snake and Andre the Giant, if you remember that. And Big John Studd, like I said, was a special guest referee. He would win the Royal Rumble, but like I said, this was before when you win the Royal Rumble, you go to WrestleMania to fight the champion. At 11, we had Honky Tonk Man, Then we have Tito Santana, Bad News Brown, Marty Jannetty, Macho Man, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, Hulk Hogan, Luke of the Bushwhackers, Koko Beware, Warlord. He would come in and get eliminated. He had the record for the shortest reign in the Royal Rumble for years. At this time in the ring, we have Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, and Bad News Brown. Macho Man's trying to eliminate Bad News Brown, and Hogan supposedly accidentally eliminates Macho Man, and it causes tension between the Mega Powers. This is really the beginning of the breakup of the Mega Powers. Boss Man and Akeem would be the next two entrants. They would come down and beat the living shit out of Hogan. Then at 24 we had Beefcake. Then we had Red Rooster, Barbarian, John Studd, Hercules, Rick Martel, and the $1 Million Man. I don't know if Boss Man or Akeem, one of them drew 30, but Boss Man bought their number, and he tried to buy his way to win this match. Last two guys in the ring are John Studd and the $1 Million Man. $1 Million Man tries to pay Big John Studd. Big John Studd is not having it. And he quickly eliminates $1 Million Man, and then after that, he just beats the shit out of Virgil for about 5 minutes. And that's the end of the Royal Rumble. Big John Studd is your winner for 1989. After the Royal Rumble match, we will have one last promo with the Macho Man, Mean Gene, asking the Macho Man, what's up with you and Hogan? I think it's more than a mistake. I think there's tension in the Mega Powers, and later on we would see that at WrestleMania as they fight for the belt. At the Saturday night's main event, it really got crazy. But I just want to do a little review on Royal Rumble 1989. I gave it 8 stars out of 10, believe it or not. I thought it was a great show. The Royal Rumble match itself really, really carried this show, and that's why it's called the Royal Rumble. Matches, like I said, before the show there was a women's match. But you know me, I don't care. But matches on the card, we had, like I said, we had the 6-man tag with Dino Bravo, the Rougeaus versus the Hart Foundation and Duggan, which was a really good match. We had King Aku and Harley Race, which was a good match. And we had John Studd winning the 30-man over the top Royal Rumble, which was cool because I always liked seeing different guys winning. I didn't like seeing the same guys winning, and we will see that in my next video that I make in 1990 and 91. If you're an old school fan, this is for you. This is a Royal Rumble 89 review. If you're a young fan, I'm just simply here to educate you on some classic wrestling that you may not have seen and that you may enjoy. But I'm going to get out of here, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.